Pizza number 5, people. I'm doing this for you, okay?
You won't believe it.
Chet's got a long pala, I'm just saying.
Where we found the best pizza
You're a dangerous woman. Oh.
and a champion pizzaiola napolitana. So if you want the good stuff, you don't want to miss this. Did your favorite pizza make our top 10 list?
I now understand why Bobby Flay got smacked down.
Plus, we're hanging with Jon Stewart to crush the carbs at one amazing race running alongside American heroes.
Tony on New York starts right now. Pizzerias account for almost 20% of all the restaurants in America, and as a nation, we eat over 3 billion pies a year. And according to one study, every man, woman, and child consumes on average 23 pounds of pizza every single year. So it's no surprise that right here in New York, you can find a slice on almost every corner. But are all slices created equal? Well, some say that pizza is more controversial than politics in these parts, but we're going in search of the perfect pie, and along the way, we hope to reveal the saucy secrets of its cheesy past.
Ancient Greeks covered their breads with olive oil, cheese, and herbs. Romans feasted on pancetta, a flat sheet of bread with honey and bay leaves, and the word pizza can be traced back to medieval Latin in the year 997. Some say the Italians stole it from the Middle East, bastardizing the word pita into pizza, but no matter what you call it, you can't deny it is now as American as apple pie. But in order to understand its worldwide appeal, to comprehend why you crave that crust, to truly understand its savory stance, you have to know from whence it came. Pizza began as a baker's tool way before fancy thermometers were invented. As the ovens were getting hot, bakers would throw in a galette of dough to test its temperature, dating back to the 10th century. Now, it wasn't until hundreds of years later, with the addition of 2 crucial ingredients, that we see the modern-day pie emerge. And to think at one time, Italians thought the tomato could kill you. It wasn't until after their arrival in Europe in the 16th century when a prestigious Neapolitan physician wrote that not only could you eat the golden apple, or pomodoro, but it had medicinal qualities as well. Yet it wasn't until 1889 when Raffaele Esposito put the mozzarella and basil on top, creating a dish to commemorate Queen Margherita's visit to Naples.
It is widely believed that the very first pizzeria to open was Antica Pizzeria in Naples in 1738. Now, if a trip to Europe isn't on your itinerary, worry not, because you can actually tour Italy in Hell's Kitchen.
If you haven't been to Don Antonio by Starita yet, you are missing out. So go straight to 309 West 50th because award-winning pizzaiolo Roberto Caporuscio has created 10 new pies that reflect the ingredients of Italy's different regions. These unique pizzas will rotate as specials throughout the year. And I have the arduous task of trying every single one. So, where do we start? With ingredients associated with the southern region of Campania. Ricotta di bufalo, zucchini flowers, and of course tomatoes, always associated with Naples. 90 seconds later, you're face to face with this with caciocavallo Silano on top, native to southern Italia.
1 for 1.
Well,
Bring on number 2, baby.
Number 2 takes us west to the neighboring region of Basilicata, where the first traces of human presence dates to the late Paleolithic age. But when it comes to the ingredients, mozzarella paired with a sweet and sour combo reflective of the region, fried peppers with almonds, raisins, and vinegar slow cooked with tomatoes until they reach succulent perfection. Ecco la pizza Basilicata, which Roberto tops with a sheep cheese called Moliterno.
so what do you think of the peppers?
My favorite so far. What's that?
Puglia.
Puglia.
That takes us to the southern western coast. Puglia was an important area for the ancient Romans, who conquered it during the course of wars against Samnites and against Pyrrhus in the 4th and 3rd centuries BC. Famous for olives, stracciatella di burrata, the creamiest of Italy's cheeses, and fresh figs. It is one of Italy's richest agricultural regions. Then it's topped with caciocavallo, similar to northern Italy's provolone. Now that's one good-looking pizza.
Am I gonna burn my mouth?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Why don't you
But-
blow on it for her? Come on.
Come on, Roberta, blow on it. Roberta, blew on it. Just saying, people.
Number 4, it's number 4 is the Sicilia.
Oh.
Now when it comes out of the oven, it is topped with seafood, shrimp, cod, clams, and calamari that was cooked in tomatoes and saffron. Finished with a touch of Piacentino, a sheep's milk cheese with saffron with a regal history. As legend has it, it was made for an ailing queen of Sicily. And the result, people, is a pizza worthy of my ancestry. Then we headed to Molise, a small mountainous region nestled in between Abruzzo and Puglia, known for these sweet frigatelli peppers used along with mozzarella, porchetta, and again, caciocavallo.
Pizza number 5, people. I'm doing this for you, okay? I'm taking it for the team.
But Roberto wasn't the only award-winning pizzaiolo on site. His mentor, Antonio Starita, was in from Italy, who is not only a demigod in the world of Neapolitan pizza, but also light on his feet and has a way with the ladies. And Roberto's daughter, Giorgia Caporuscio, the youngest winner of Naples' famed Pizza Throwdown, where she schooled 500 of the best pizza makers in the entire world. And she was taking me to the northwest region of Liguria, famous for the music festival in Sanremo, and this.
So the most important thing for Liguria is the pesto.
Ah, the pesto.
Basil, the main ingredient of modern pesto, likely originated in India and was first domesticated there. But it took firm root in the Italian region of Liguria. The ancient Romans used to make a paste called moretum, which combined crushing cheese, garlic, and herbs. The Ligurians around Genoa adapted it using basil. But at Don Antonio, they combined it with a soft cheese called rabbiola, made from cow, sheep, and goat milk.
And after we like a little bit decorate with cherry tomato, and then for make more creamy the pizza, we put like a little bit of mozzarella cheese.
Then onto La Pala and into Il Forno. And if that didn't look good enough, it got topped with these. Rolled zucchini stuffed with alpine sheep cheese mixed with chives.
Allora, 7.
7.
Dimmi.
Piemonte.
Piemonte.
If you're looking for heaven on earth, this is it. Truffles combined with Castamagno cheese and rabbiola. And then Giorgia will add a secret ingredient after it's cooked.
You need to trust me. Come on.
That's what they all say. Woo! That's done with authority.
90 seconds later, it's topped with culatello, known as the king of cured meats. This porky goodness trumps prosciutto di Parma, as it is cured for 12 months in 500-year-old humid caves. Numero 8, number 8, took us to Veneto, the home of Venezia. Casera and stacchino topped with radicchio cooked in prosecco and asparagus cooked in lardo. While number 9 had us tour Trentino Alto Adige in the northeast, conquered by the Romans in 15 BC. The featured pizza of this self-governing region has a base of ricotta combined with basil and chives, then chanterelle, mushrooms, and mushrooms from neighboring Austria, finished with stelvio, a cow's milk cheap from the Stelvio Valley in the region, and speck, a distinctly flavored smoked cured ham that well represents the character of Alto Adige's cuisine. Allora, numero 10. We headed northwest to the home of Lake Como. Lombardia, named so after the Lombards, a German tribe that occupied all of what is now Italy during the early Middle Ages. The base of this pizza is a combination of 2 creamy cheeses, casera and stracchino. After it comes out of the oven, it is topped with bresaola stuffed with gorgonzola and figs. The Romans regarded Bacchus as the god who introduced the fig to mankind, making the tree sacred. But that could not stop me from sinking my teeth into pizza perfection.
3, 2, 1. That's good. All right. Oh, man. That's crazy. Georgia, you're a dangerous woman.
No.
You're the Pizza Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Pizza Wonder Woman.
For the schedule of which regional pizza special will be served when, just hit us up on Facebook. Mangia bene tutti. Coming up, we're on the river, taking in the view, feasting on lobster flatbreads with black bean puree and chipotle cilantro crema. We travel to Rome via Connecticut for this. Plus, it's top 10 time. Did your favorite pizza make it on our top 10 list? Stick around to find out.